if y'all could introduce yourself from right to left.
Hi, I'm Dan.
Jason.
Tyler.
Brian.
Okay. What is the name of your band?
We are Such Great Heights.
Where did you come up with that name?
We stole
Jason?
it.
Well, we went back and forth on names for what, good 6 months.
We were like
just could
on
not
and
come
off
up
with
with
names.
one, and we basically ripped it from the Postal Service song "Such Great Heights." And we just thought it would sound really cool, and it really kind of fit the message that we were trying to convey. Something that described our style of music and us, and was fun, and would be perceived really well.
Uplifting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is the band currently signed to a record label?
No.
No.
DIY.
Have you talked to any?
We're just kind of waiting for like the material to get released and everything, and then
We're still a very new band.
yeah, we're still like
We're still
you know,
very new band.
Mad fresh show.
We just played our first show as a
This is our second show as an entire full band
yeah, with our original lineup.
with all the right members.
with all the right members.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us about your new music that you're going to be releasing. And you released a song not that long ago,
Right.
which is called
Surface. That was our first single ever,
And then Summer Night Drive
Summer
came
Night
out
Drive,
about 2 weeks ago.
which was one of our first songs written as a band.
Actually, it was the first
The first ever.
Jason
Such
and I
Great-
wrote that song like 2 years ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago. And that was it was never really finished.
Yeah, we developed it more
as a
than-
band. We
as a
finished
band.
it.
Yeah, developed
Right.
it.
So yeah.
And then as far as the rest of the record goes, I mean, it's every song we wrote got progressively better and better in my eyes. It got more depth, more range, more melodic, and I think that if I were to show you the songs in order that we wrote them, it would definitely show what kind of direction we are going in.
All right. So, from right to left,
You're good, Christian.
from right to left, can you tell me what your favorite song is from the ones that you either released or are releasing, and why?
Wait. Am I right or are you right?
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
You're right. So you go first.
You're wrong.
My favorite song.
To play or what?
Yeah, just
Of your song.
Just
Oh,
just like our
Yeah, in general.
okay.
Oh, in
to
general.
listen to.
Like to
like,
listen.
Yeah.
Of our
Oh,
song.
just favorite all around.
Of
Like what
any
would be the
song.
song you would show if somebody said,
Off of
"Hey,
our-
can I
our
listen to
CD.
you?"
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were talking about in music general.
Just
No,
answer.
no, our
There's plenty of songs I like more than our songs.
No, we're talking about our songs.
our song.
I probably honestly I would say Surface because it's my favorite song to play.
Torn Up, hands down.
I would say Torn Up. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Jeez, cutting line.
I thought. Well, I assumed left to right.
And
Middle
I
to
will
middle.
say our bass player's not here, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt's not here. He had to leave.
I guarantee he'd say Memories Replay.
His favorite is probably Memories You Play.
What would you say, Tyler?
My favorite song is Something to Me.
Alright.
I love the groove. It's very down to home. I feel like it's the one song that everyone, they don't have to get really live to, but it kind of just makes everyone groove and jam out. I mean,
I would say Torn Up, just because I feel like it's very energetic, and I like the story that we're going for or going towards with it, and the fact that we made it our the title of our EP just really like explains like what we want the future sound of Such Great Heights to be.
What about cover songs? What are your favorite songs to cover at your shows?
I think my favorite was Liar by Taking
Liar,
Back Sunday.
yeah.
That was probably my favorite one to cover. Just because, one, everyone knows that song, and it's just really energetic.
The look on people's faces when we started playing, they all kind of like, I know this song. As soon as that guitar riff came in, they'd be like,
It's so real, dude. That's exactly what happened, Everyone sings along. It's really good.
That one
Really
was
good
fun.
cover.
I've only done 2 covers so far.
And Dan was actually out all summer.
Yeah, we had a fill in.
Yeah, big shout out to Mike Wheatley if you're watching this. Love you, bro.
Love you.
He filled in all summer, so Dan, that's part of why we didn't get to play any shows as a full lineup yet. But you've done what, one cover with us too?
2, and my favorite one was Leaving, but starting line. I love that one.
How long has the band been together?
That's debatable. So
Like from well,
I guess start from the beginning.
Dan and I got together.
we got together around
a year
the
and
end
a half
of well, no, it was like the summer
of 2013.
2013. Jason and I, we had been in a band before, a couple years before, and then we just kind of were like, well, we got this old songs that we really like, let's start jamming them out. And then people got interested in what we were doing.
We had some people come in and out, and then Bryant came, and then our bass player Matt came, and it just kind of fell into this groove of these are the four lineup, the lineup, and we just kind of started writing a record. And that was about 9 months ago.
Yeah.
9-10 months ago, we started like just immediately writing a CD.
I think it got really serious as far as like, I would say the official start of the band was probably January of this year. I'd
count it as January, and then Tyler came around.
June,
July.
June.
We just didn't have another guitarist until Tyler came around. He just fit right in.
They hit me up. Well, Matt hit me up, the bass player, and he was like, hey, we need want another guitarist. And I was doing stuff with him in another band, As One. And, I really dig their sound. I saw them actually play here at Monster House. And that was before he even asked me. And I was just like, wow, like these guys are really cool. And they kind of really fit my style. And when they asked me to join, I was like, oh, no way. And then, I came and tried out. The first night I tried out, I learned the songs like really quick. I was kind of nervous, and the first night we jammed, they're like, yo, you're in.
Oh, we knew right away.
Yeah, and that's
it was no question.
That's really awesome, like naturally fitting in with the band and not having to force anything. I mean, from day one, I've never really had to force anything. It's just always been natural. And that's what I think a lot of bands look for in that person.
I think that's one of the best qualities of this band is everything is natural.
Yeah, for sure. Nothing's really ever forced. We kind of just work together and naturally comes out. And, that's what the best music comes out anyways,
That's not to say that we don't fight with each other.
Oh, we fight. and we love each other at the end.
We do.
It's a great makeup sex,
Alright, then we'll start from left to right this time. Who taught you how to play an instrument?
That's you this time.
Yeah, don't skip me this time.
Started when I was 12. I knew this guy like growing up. His name is Vasily Simmons. He works at Alpha Music, and he pretty much taught me for like 4 years up until the point where like he was just like, I don't even need to teach you anymore because you know what the hell you're doing. And then I learned step by step as far as like guitar and bass like on my own ever since then.
Alright, for me, started when I was 10. Took lessons for a month. Couldn't afford it anymore. So just started from there. And I'm 21 now, so that's 11 years. From that point on, when I was 10 years old, I just taught myself everything, and I started teaching myself other instruments as well, drums, bass, everything like that, keyboards. And I don't know, I really am adamant about teaching yourself. That's just, if you can sit down with your instrument and learn it and not have someone have to tell you what to do, but really learn for yourself, I really respect that. Not to say that learning yourself, by a teacher is bad, but, I taught myself everything, and that's just how I roll.
I was 12 years old, and my dad is a really, really, really good drummer. He always wanted me to play drums, and it never fit. And I had almost no interest in music up until about 12 years old. My dad took me to a guitar shop to go ahead and buy drumsticks or drum heads for himself, and I just walked up to the guitar wall and was just admiring, looking up there, and this dude that worked there walked up and said, which one do you want to check out? I said, well, I don't play. He goes, what do you mean you don't play? And I was like, oh, I don't know anything. He goes, well, that's no good. We're going to fix that right now. And so he pulled 2 guitars off the wall. He sat down and taught me how to play the main riff from Smells Like Teen Spirit. And he told me to go home and come back in 2 weeks, and if I could play it perfectly, he was going to give me my first set of picks and first cables, and would give me 20% off my first guitar whenever I came in to buy it. And I came back, I stoked. I went home and learned it, came back 2 weeks later, and about a month later, my dad surprised me and got me a guitar, and I just taught myself from there.
Nice.
Well, I grew up and like everybody in my family played guitar or sang, or my brother played drum, or my older brother played drums, and my parents, probably when I was like 13 or 14, bought me a bass guitar, and I would just kind of jam with my family. And then probably when I was about 16, I really started just getting interested in my brother's drums, and I would, whenever he wasn't home, I'd sneak into his room and just wail on his crap. And when I was 18, my parents finally bought me a drum set, and I just been beating on them ever since. Never took a lesson or anything for it.
Alright, we'll start from the left. And you'll give the person to your right a spirit animal, and why.
Can we make one up for Matt
Or what
first
they
as a
look
group?
like.
Oh, what they look like.
Or
Is it?
just
Aren't I am to your right? Why are you looking
Yeah,
over
why are
there?
you going?
I don't know. When I say,
just the person right next
Dude.
to you, not everyone.
Don't make this more complicated than it should be.
I don't know. Like I'm trying to look at him and.
They let him drive.
What am I?
It's the wise old owl.
Spiritually and primal.
A goat.
I'm a goat. Why am I a goat?
Because you're funny, you're goofy, and I like that about you.
And I also like, ramming head first.
You do. You headbang great. But
Alright, my turn to give Jason a spirit animal. I'll say Jason is a small dog
What?
because he whines at the door a lot.
What
He's
does
a
that
chow
mean?
chow.
What does that mean?
And also, he works harder than all the big guys for love, and he appreciates being taken care of.
Oh, thank you.
And
Okay.
and he always lets people know what's up. You know, if someone's coming to the door, someone's about to come in on our stuff, you know, Jason's gonna let us know. You know, and you ever, I just want to pet him like this.
And he bites at your ankles all the time.
Yeah, he likes to bite at ankles. He has a lot of passion though, like little dogs do.
You're a T-Rex.
Oh, God.
I had to. This is so perfect.
oh my god.
That's okay, because I'm about to embarrass you, too.
Yeah, so when Dan gets, if he had about 6 more of those or like a couple vodka Red Bulls, he likes to tuck his arms in like this, and he gets T-Rex arms when he's a little happy or drunk, whatever you want to call it. And he goes around like, ah, ah, ah. And that's your signature right there. So you're definitely a T-Rex.
All right, well, since I don't have a person tomorrow, right? I'm going back to
Matt, you got
No,
No, no.
give
Yeah,
Brian
Brian
one.
needs one.
Brian one.
Oh yeah.
But I want to give Jason one, because I got a perfect one.
All right, say it.
All right.
But then you got to
You
give
can
Brian
you
one.
can do all three then, since you're on the end and don't have anybody
well.
to your right.
Actually, I have all 3, too.
Good, come on.
All right. Jason, the duck.
Oh, screw you.
Because in the morning, when he first wakes up, he has this stupid looking duck face. He just goes,
It's true.
Like those girls on Facebook that take
Yeah.
selfies.
That's Jason.
If you took a picture of me right when I
Except
walked out,
he's
it would
like-
be
his eyes are like still coming open.
Like a newborn baby.
Yeah.
And then-
Tyler is an owl because he's wise.
Did you know what? That's my
Methodical.
that's my actual spirit animal.
Yeah.
Says the internet. I'm an owl.
And Bryant, only because it just popped in my head as a dolphin. I don't know why. Probably because he's very squirmy on stage. He's just like,
What's Matt? Can we all come up with one for Matt?
Matt's spirit animal, I'd say he's a bear.
tortoise.
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 He's like the driest sense of humor and driest sense, like, love him to death. He's hilarious and everything, but he's just, his face doesn't move. It's always,
No.
it's stuck like a smile, and then the frown is like, I love him to death, though.
Yeah, tortoise. And he has a hard outer shell,
He does.
but
He
it's
really
soft.
does.
But it's soft inside.
All right.
Hope you like that, man.
Alright, so what bands influence the sound of your band?
Oh, God.
Do we have an individual answer for that?
Can
No,
I?
It can be a
let's,
whole band
let's
answer.
just do it as a whole.
Oh, I have a number, like, oh, God. You first.
Oh, I'm first?
Yeah,
Okay.
or something. I know you're itching to say something, Brian.
No, it's okay.
For this band, I think for the most part, I've listened to the story so far the most throughout this, and that's probably what influences me most on drums because I love the drums for that band.
State champs for me. I love state champs and everything about them. Them and story so far, and I mean my influences go way back, but yeah.
Led Zeppelin. No, I'm just joking. For this band, I definitely pull a lot of Taking Back Sunday energies. You know, to really just kind of contour that, just the whole vibe that we put out as a whole. I like to just keep it coming from the backbone of it. So Taking Back Sunday is a really good band that, you know, relates to our music for sure. And also, you know, I would like to say State Champs but they're kind of newer though. You know what I mean?
They're good.
Yeah, they're really good, and like it's funny because they told me right when shortly after joining the band, they told me about State Champs, and I really feel like that gave me good energy to put towards the band as well. So kudos to them for sure.
One more before Brian says. One band that's always in the back of my mind whenever I write something that's really upbeat is Amberlin.
Oh, dude, yes.
Amberlin's always in my mind.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I'm definitely with Jason and Dan. Like, we definitely get a lot of influences from like the story so far.
Brian and I literally have the same exact music.
Pretty much.
And
Same clothes, the same music. And
we're literally both wearing blue LA hats.
I know, right? And black,
Oh, wow.
well, almost black bands.
Yeah.
And then, and yes, again, State Champs. I'd say State Champs is more like, you know, poppy tone that like we want to go for as a band.
All right, this will be the last question.
Okay.
So, do you have any upcoming news for the band? Upcoming shows?
I'm working.
A show in the works, right? Don't we? Kind of.
I'm not allowed to say anything yet.
Not allowed to say anything.
I'm not allowed to say anything yet.
Ooh,
2 shows I'm not allowed to say anything about yet.
I only knew about one of them.
I do a lot of the artwork for the band, and we just came out with a new shirt. But I've got stickers that I'm ordering. We've got more postcards. One really big thing that I want to point out: our album, the one that we've been talking about, when it comes out, it will be free.
Yes.
So we are not charging for. We're going to get hard copies made, and if you want one of those at a show, we're going to price them as low as we can, probably just enough to recoup whatever we order them for. But we're pretty much going to give it for free online.
So no BitTorrent.
Well,
No.
I'll put it on torrents too. I'll put it on there myself.
Yeah.
You can steal it for free.
Steal it for free.
Also, we're working on getting a new song ready. We get some lyrics down. And I don't know if I told you guys this, but Brian showed me a new song idea the other day. And, you know, so music's always up to date. Music's being working on, and, you know, just trying to keep it fresh, not trying to stay in the same box. So
Pretty much what we're saying is like, as soon as we get this music out, we're pretty much right back to the drawing board and gonna start working on new material for possibly another future record.
no date for the EP, but definitely soon
We're
to be
shooting
announced.
for late November, but could be possibly early December. It's really to be announced,
But
to
not
be
the
determined
early
at the moment.
November.
Yeah.
All right. You have 1 minute to give any shout outs to anybody that
Our
has
bass
helped
player
you.
Matt, because he couldn't be here.
Yeah, sorry, Matt.
Sorry, Matt.
Mike Wheatley.
Mike Wheatley for
is the
filling in
man.
for us all summer.
Jeff Riggs.
Jeff
from Sam's
Riggs.
the Hero.
See,
Yeah.
all those
Yeah,
dudes.
actually, all of Sam's the Hero.
we love those
Um,
guys.
And
We'll give a shout out to Monster House, all the guys and friends of Monsters.
Yeah.
You know,
John Dorner.
John Dorner,
John Dorner,
Shakas,
love him.
and Raleigh Ligert.
Also Jamie Cheek, throwing out you know, t-shirts and stuff, like helping us with promotion and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh.
And, you know, all of our fans, all of our friends that come out to our shows, you know, really showing
Yeah,
us the
everybody who
love.
comes out.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. And
And
so
also
long.
all the local Virginia Beach pop punk bands, man, like Low Score. It's what are the one guys?
every band who's ever played a show anywhere.
Yes. We love you. Shout out.
And this guy,
Oh yeah, Christian Zawacki for letting us use the.
Christian Zawacki.
Yeah,
the
you
11th
did.
hour. How can I forget that?
The 11th hour.
10 seconds. Bye, guys.
Shout out to Burritos.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Shout out to Cookout.